What is Kvant? Kvant is a visual platform for engineering calculations. Instead of writing a formula once or calculating something manually in a calculator, we built a reusable calculation workflow. In Kvant, calculations are built as graphs. A graph is made from nodes. Each node has a specific role. Some nodes provide input values, some nodes store constant values, some nodes calculate formulas, some nodes transform data, and some nodes show the final result. The lines between nodes are called edges. Edges define how values move through the calculation. So instead of thinking only about one formula, you can see the whole calculation process visually. This is especially useful for engineering, physics, mechanics, numerical methods, and other technical subjects. For example, a simple graph can calculate one formula, but a larger graph can represent a complete engineering workflow. You can connect several formulas together and you can reuse intermediate results. You can inspect how the calculation was built, and later you can turn useful parts of the graph into reusable components. This is one of the main ideas of Kvant. You do not just solve one problem. You build a calculation tool that can be reused with different input values. Let's look at the editor. Here we have the graph workspace. This is the place where we build the calculation. On this side we can add different types of nodes. For example, we can add an input node. An input node represents a value that the user can change. We can also add a constant node. A constant node stores a fixed value. Then we can add an expression node. This is where we write a formula. And finally we can add an output node. The output node defines what result we want to see after running the graph. When we connect these nodes together, we create a calculation flow. The value goes from the input or constant node into the expression node, and then into the output node. After that we can run the graph. Kvant executes the graph and gives us the result. This makes calculation easier to understand because every step is visible. You can see where the values come from. You can see where it is used, and you can see what result is produced. This is different from a normal calculator, where the calculation disappears after you press enter. In Kvant, the calculation stays visible. It becomes reusable. You can change input values, you can run the graph again, you can extend it, you can convert parts of it into components, and you can build larger engineering tools from smaller calculation blocks. This is the main idea behind Kvant: input calculation, output reuse. In the next video, we'll start with the simplest possible example. We will add two numbers using nodes. This simple example will show the basic workflow that is used in almost every Kvant graph.